Hi, I'm Score, this is Oscar, and today we're discussing my Platinums of 2024. Do I recommend them? Let's find out. Lies of P. This game is a fantastic Souls-like game that satisfied my need for a game like Bloodborne. It took me 103 hours to earn a Platinum trophy. If you want a little bit more information about it, check out my video on why you should play Lies of P. The Division 2. I started this game because I wanted its Platinum icon in my collection. Yes, I am weird in that regard. I start games because I like the Platinum icon. And of course, I want to play games out of my comfort zone. Looter shooters are usually not my type of game, but I was lucky enough to find a very fantastic co-op partner, and the game turned out to be very fun. The Last of Us 2 Remastered. I bought this remake of the game because it has satisfying gameplay, and I was interested in the bonus content, behind the scenes, commentary, and the no return game mode. The PS5 upgrade cost me only $10. Good game, but I'm not the biggest fan of the story. Wolfenstein: The New Autumn. I'm a big fan of Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus, so I am interested in the other games in this series as well. I played the PS4 version on PS5 and I didn't like the game that much. It felt like a PS3 game, which it is. The Platinum trophy wasn't too difficult, the trophies for maxing out the perks were easy enough to get, but in the end, my experience with the game was just okay. Below. A special game that helped me through a dark time in my life. If you want to know more about it, watch my video. Link in the video description. The game is beautiful, but it is deceivingly difficult. You die, you lose your stuff, and start over. It isn't convenient, often frustrating, but it was satisfying to earn a Platinum trophy. The Platinum count on PSNP is 91 people. The Dark Pictures anthology, House of Ashes, Little Hope, and The Quarry. After ignoring the series by Supermassive Game for years, I returned to it and earned all the Platinum trophies, including The Quarry. Check out my special video on ranking all Supermassive Games Platinums. Link in the description. God of War: Ghost of Sparta. In 2024, I continued my quest to platinum every God of War game in the series. Ghost of Sparta is one of the PSP games in the series that got a PS3 remaster. They are not too long and very manageable, with only a few spikes in difficulty. God of War Ascension. This game has the only multiplayer trophy in the whole series. I was lucky enough to get it out of the way. To get the platinum, I had to play through the game on hard difficulty, and it was difficult at times. As you might know, I consider myself average in skill, and I was close to throwing my controller in certain sections of the game. It was satisfying to return to the game and clean up the remaining trophies. It is an outlier in the series, but I'm glad I earned the platinum for it. Stellar Blade. To make it short and quick, game of the year for me. It was polished on launch day, has fun combat, and a decent story and characters. It looks great and the platinum requires everything the game has to offer. A little bit grindy in terms of collectibles, but they serve a purpose, which is good. Superliminal. Superliminal is a puzzle game. It's an easy platinum with a guide, but I decided to play it without a guide, and I got rewarded. The ending hit me, which I didn't expect, and it made the whole game a fantastic, memorable experience. Please do yourself a favor and play this game without a guide, or you rob yourself of a unique experience. The Division 1. After the Division 2, my number 1 co-buddy Jahanzeb and I decided to go back to the first Division game, and we were pleasantly surprised. We both enjoyed the setting, snowy New York. And I prefer the second title. The first one feels a bit more janky and not as responsive, but with a good co-partner this game is fun to play. Another great platinum icon. Now get out of here! God of War 2. One step further to earn all God of War platinums. I remember two things from when I first played it. It was a step up from the first game and a huge cliffhanger at the end. Replaying the game on hard difficulty got me disenchanted. I didn't enjoy the story as much, but it was an okay experience. The challenge of the gods turned out to be manageable, but I guess my years of experience helped me with that. God of War 1. The OG God of War game. I first played it on my PS2 back in the day. Now, almost 20 years later, I got the platinum for it. It makes me incredibly proud, because for the longest time, I thought I wasn't skilled enough. The challenge of the gods, well, challenged me. I don't think I would have enjoyed the challenge back in 2005 or even in 2010. It shows how much I've grown as a trophy hunter over the years. That concludes my journey with the God of War series. I am happy that I experienced Kratos' full story. The character is far more layered than I gave him credit for a few years ago. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, thank you. Sea of Stars. I could feel the inspiration the game took from games from back in the days. And I was happy that it didn't feel old school gameplay wise. This game mixes both the past and the present. There's a lot of content to experience. The Platinum took me quite a bit. The cleanup is made convenient with the fast travel unlocked in the endgame. But it is still a lot. Cat Quest. Curiosity killed the cat. I was genuinely interested in the game and it was okay. But no challenge at all. No guide required, just play and get the Platinum in a couple of hours. Not a bad game, it was made with love and dedication. The cat jokes are perfect. But I'm clearly not the target audience. I'm a dog person. Chants of Zenar. I saw this title and thumbnail in my YouTube feed and I was immediately intrigued. Shout out to Plat and Adam. It's a puzzle game in which you learn to decipher languages? Sign me up! I didn't watch the video but downloaded the game. I earned 2 trophies, but then I got stuck. I refused to use a guide because I kinda ruined another great puzzle game for me with that action. 3 months later I continued my journey through the game and every time I solved the puzzle, it felt incredible. And of course I watched the whole video by Platinum Adam. I highly recommend playing this game without a guide, very satisfying experience, definitely a hidden gem game. Vampire Survivors. This game was shown to me by a friend and I played a few rounds on his laptop. It was fun, but I didn't get why it was so addicting to my friend. But as you know, I am a PlayStation fan and so I waited for the PlayStation release. The game is crazy. It's a fever dream. It's a power fantasy. Vampire Survivors has a total of 221 trophies. And the price, including the DLC, is less than $10. This game is crack to us trophy hunters. The tagline is, "Become the bullet hell." I enjoyed my time with it. Wolfenstein 2 German stack. Yes, I did it again. You may ask, was it pain or fun? And my answer is yes. Beating my Leben live on stream was one of the greatest experiences ever. I highly recommend playing Wolfenstein 2, the international version. Ghostwire Tokyo. The game grabbed my attention since it's open world and it has a pretty platinum icon. Good news, nothing is missable, but there's a billion collectibles. The movement through the city feels great, the combat feels varied enough, the game itself was fun, but the collectibles nearly made me quit. Playtime 73 hours. I took my time in the first half of the game. Now it's your turn. What games did you play in 2024 and would recommend? Let me know in the comments.
Thanks to my Ko-Fi supporters for supporting me. This chair I'm sitting in right now is the new chair and I'm so grateful for that. It's very comfy. Thank you. If you want more recommendations, click this video here. Happy New Year everyone. Okay, thanks, bye.